As an outdoor worker, you spend a lot of time outside, which dramatically increases your risk of heat-related injuries and skin cancer. Before you get back to work, you should know the facts about sun exposure.
Skin cancer is one of the most common cancers in Canada and throughout the world. About 1 in 7 Albertans are estimated to have skin cancer in their lifetime. Outdoor workers have up to 3 times greater risk of developing skin cancer.
A lot of people think a tan will protect them from sunburns and skin cancer. But in reality, a tan is the equivalent of wearing approximately SPF 4 sunscreen. Not enough to protect you. Many people are also under the impression that skin cancer is harmless. But treating skin cancer can result in permanent scars and disfigurement. And in some cases, skin cancers can kill you. Lastly, it doesn't need to be hot and sunny for UV rays to be dangerous. Clouds may block sunlight, but they don't block the UV rays that damage your skin. 80% of UV rays pass through clouds, so even if it's overcast and cold, you still need to protect yourself. If you don't take the proper precautions, the results can be life-changing.
My name is Brent, and I have worked outdoors at a golf course for 17 years. This has meant working outside for sometimes 13 hours a day. I wore a hat and sunscreen occasionally, but I never took skin cancer very seriously. Then I noticed a bump on my cheek. At first, didn't think much of it, but then it got bigger and started to bleed. So I went to the doctor, and they said it was basal cell carcinoma, skin cancer, and it had to be removed. After the surgery, I went back to work thinking everything was fine, but then my doctor called and said they needed to cut more out. I went back to work again and got another call. They have to cut more out. It was really scary. I was worried about scarring, worried about the cancer spreading, and worried about getting another phone call. For now, I'm okay, but I have to get checkups every 6 months to make sure the skin cancer doesn't come back. Sun exposure is a real workplace hazard and should be taken seriously. If you think skin cancer can't happen to you, think again. I'm proof.
I've been treating skin cancers for 20+ years. Unfortunately, we're seeing far too many of them, and every day in my practice I see probably between 5 and 10 patients with skin cancer. Now, people who work out in the sun are people who get the most sun exposure. There's no such thing as a gentle skin cancer. Anytime we are doing this, we're going to inflict pain on a person. It's going to hurt. I mean, picture yourself if you were going to have a lesion on your nose taken off and you don't know at the end of the operation that part of your nose is going to be gone or part of your ear is going to be gone. So it really is a stress and strain not only on the person themselves, but the whole family unit. You know, we believe that at least 95% of skin cancer is preventable. And small things we can do can really make all the difference in preventing those skin cancers that we see.
I believe sun exposure should be added to a list of all the concerns when it comes to workplace safety. We recognize lots of different types of hazards, and certainly sun exposure would be one of the major ones that should be looked at.
The Be Sunsible program was launched because Alberta Health Services was concerned about the amount of skin cancer in outdoor workers. The intent is to protect workers from skin cancer, but also from other effects of the sun, such as heat illnesses like heat stroke and other skin damage from the sun. Responsibility for skin protection, I think, is everyone's responsibility. The employer needs to protect their workers, but the workers need to protect themselves. They're really the ones who are going to bear the brunt of the illness if they do develop it.
So we know that we, as outdoor workers, always protect our head, we protect our eyes, we protect our feet. So let's make sure that we can protect our skin as well. Let's be sensible.
Be sensible.
Be sensible.
They should be sensible.
Visit besensible.ca to learn more.